Welcome back to AI Bytes. So Jamie, you know how I was saying I was snowed under with that big research dive? Well, it was on AI digital avatars, and honestly, the landscape is just wild.
Oh, the avatars. I keep seeing them pop up. Is this like when your nephew was obsessed with making those little cartoon versions of everyone for his games? Or are we talking a whole different league now?
Now, a bit more advanced than his game characters, yeah. The report I was wading through describes these AI digital avatars as rapidly moving beyond those simple figures. They're now sophisticated AI-driven representations. Think a mix of advanced natural language processing, machine learning, 3D modeling, and generative AI.
Wow, so not just fancy cartoons anymore. You said it's a big deal. How big are we talking? Is this why you've been a hermit?
Partly, but the market figures are pretty eye-watering. The AI avatars market was valued around $5.9 billion in 2023 and is set to grow over 30% annually. And get this, the broader digital avatar market, it's predicted to go from about $26.8 billion in 2024 to something like $584.6 billion by 2032. This dwarfs even that new VR setup for your gaming rig.
Whoa, okay, that's serious money. So what's the big draw? Are they just getting incredibly good at looking like real people? I've seen some online that are almost unsettling. I'm sure we've all seen the ads by now.
Exactly. You're talking about hyperrealism, and that's a huge focus. The report says advancements in 2025 are really pushing what's possible there. They're using complex tech like neural radiance fields, NeRFs, and 3D Gaussian splatting to make them stunningly lifelike. It's all about finally getting past that uncanny valley you've mentioned, where they're almost human and it just feels off.
Right, the uncanny valley. So if they're starting to look so real, can they act real too? Can they actually hold a conversation? Not like that automated system I got stuck with trying to change my flight last month.
Yes, that's another massive area of development. The report calls it enhancing interactivity and conversational fluency. These new 3D avatars are designed to adapt in real time, going way beyond pre-written scripts. And they're even developing emotional intelligence, the ability to pick up on human emotions and respond in a way that feels genuine. The aim is for them to recognize subtle emotional cues by end of year.
Emotionally intelligent avatars. I can see how that would be incredible for some things. Imagine if doctors had that for patient support, or even, dare I say, better customer service bots. But it also has the potential to be a bit eerie, doesn't it? Especially if they get too personal with it.
You're not wrong, and that ties into what the report calls deep personalization. It's moving towards creating digital versions of people that are almost like extensions of their actual identity. It even touches on AI immortality, creating digital twins that could replicate someone's knowledge, voice, personality, the whole nine yards. Imagine like having a version of your granddad able to share his stories even after he's gone.
AI immortality. Good grief, Chris, that's heavy. Like a digital ghost. It's amazing, terrifying, and fascinating all at once. But my mind instantly goes to the scary stuff. What about those deepfake videos? I saw one of Tom Cruise. Looked just like him, saying things he never said.
And that's the elephant in the room for sure. The report has a big section on ethics, and deepfakes are top of the list. It mentioned that awful case where a finance guy in Hong Kong got tricked by deepfakes of his company bosses into transferring a fortune. Plus, there are all the concerns about data privacy, especially with how much these avatars learn about you, and the risk of algorithmic bias creeping in.
So it's this incredible tech that could do so much good. But if it falls into the wrong hands, or even if it's just not thought through properly, how do we stop it from becoming a total mess?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The report really hammers home the need for strong ethical guidelines, total transparency with users, making sure humans are still in the loop, and clear accountability. Basically, if people can't trust these avatars, especially for important stuff, the whole thing stalls. Building that trust is non-negotiable.
It's a lot to wrap your head around. It feels like this is going to sneak into our lives in all sorts of ways before we even realize it.
I think you're right. It's moving at lightning speed, so figuring out how to steer it responsibly is the big challenge now.
Seems like it's above my pay grade.
Wait, you're getting paid? Well, with that, I think it's time we end the episode.
You're right, Chris. Until next time, don't forget to like if you liked it.
And subscribe even if you didn't.